Right. So this is going to be like a bit of a gratitude listy type one. What I'm doing is like the principle behind all of my Facebook nudity and then my Facebook videos and these videos. Well, sort of the main guiding principle is like once I commit something to text or to video and put it out there, make it public that anyone can see it. It's a version. It's not a version of the truth. It is my version of events. It's my truth. Because there's a lot of power in that, in your own self-talk. Just things that you know happened because you were there, kind of thing. And when it's you saying, I'm turning this into a lived experience that I can then recount, and I'm talking about the positivity, and I'm talking about how I'm learning to get a toolkit together, about how though there was a mild storm today, I weathered it. I weathered it. I learned. I did something. I did something with it. I didn't let it consume me. And inexplicable as it was, I've said for years to people about the example I've given in one of my other vids about when you open the curtains, it's a beautiful day. It just seems more beautiful than any other beautiful day, and the shower's the right temperature, and your breakfast was perfect, and the coffee was just on the back of your throat. Bam, all of that shit, and you don't question it. You just go along with it. And then, so why not adopt that approach when shit happens? But it's really hard to catch it in the moment and actually do it, isn't it? And do it properly. Because, when it is particularly when it's something like anxiety, because anxiety is I don't have an anxiety or an anger problem. I have a calmness problem. Fuck all wrong with my anger. When anger is decided that the response it should be angry, my anger expresses freely, without fucking abandon, without shame, and without fucking boundaries. It just fucking I just do it. So why not just sort of be the same with this? And but no, sorry for that. But anxiety is fucking scary. That's the point I was going to make. It's supposed to get hold of you and get your attention and make you go ah, because it's the same response that you need if someone's about to fucking hit you, or you know what I mean. You get a bad vibe when you walk into a place and you think fuck me, someone's going to kick off. That sort of shit is supposed to be there for you because sometimes shit does kick off or whatever. Sometimes saber-toothed tigers are chasing you down the street and they are hungry. They haven't eaten for fucking millions of years. They're fucking starving. But so yeah, it's really hard to catch that in the moment, isn't it? When it's anxiety, when it's as shocking as, oh my fucking god, like some sort of calamity. That's how intensely it hit me right here. And then that unsettled me. And then again, it's like that knowledge. I spoke about this to Dr. Blupity, about the biomechanics of it all and the small amygdala and all that sort of stuff. And he said, well, because like they do grill you, and he said, well, so what are you saying, that your problems are down to having a small amygdala? It's good that they grill you like that, because then you know that your fucking diagnosis is worth something when they've put you through the ringer a little bit, and that he kind of did. Anyway, I just said no. What it means is I've got a knowledge of what's happening and why, because what it went on to explain was how it's not just the tumultuous feelings, it's the after effect. And that had always been my fucking point, is when I get unsettled and have a big fucking explosion, it just knocks me for fucking six. Even when it turns out to be not real, even when it turns out that the person didn't mean it, or didn't mean it like that, or cares about you really. Any of that shit does not change what happens in me. That's what I need to fucking live with. And then that's what, any residue of me feeling bad after certain events are always taken as me still being pissed off with them about it. Because they can't take it any other way. I can't just It's not that I haven't let it go consciously. It just takes a while for my fucking emotions to catch up, I think is the best way to describe it. But another way to describe it is that it just feels fucking weird and horrible and unsettled. I think I said this in another vid. I was gonna. But it popped into my head this morning about one of my sort of body sensations is, if you imagine like where you can see from, it's like the front of my eyes are behind my eyes and I'm looking through that. If that makes sense. That's when it goes like a telly. It's almost like my meanness goes here and looks through my eyes. Is that my conscious becoming my subconscious? I don't know what it is. But that's when shit gets weird. When I have that sensation of looking from behind my eyes. As if my eyes are in someone else's head. Or something like that. It's weird. It's there. It's that bit there, but I'm behind it. So I can feel it as if it's like here, but I'm back there. I would be here. Like, where do you experience you? In your thought, where is it? Because mine can be in a lot of places. But I'm thinking, where am I in my proprioception? I'm like here. I'm here. And there. And I'm there. I don't know if this is making me look like a complete nutter cock. But I don't really care. Because I've always been a fucking complete nutter cock anyway. And I can get away with saying all sorts of fucking shit because I can blame it on my learning difficulties. But that is when shit gets weird. It's like, oh, hang on, I'm inside myself, or something. There's I just really can't fucking describe it. But that's when I say things go weird. It's kind of that is pretty much the overarching phenomena, which is there, which is part of all of it. Which is part of all of the other manifestations of it. Whether that's worry, whether that's fucking fear, whether that's like just empty anxiety, whether, you know what I mean? Or whether it's anger, whether it's not sure if I should be angry, not sure if I should be scared, all of those sorts of feelings. But there's a physical shift in where the location of my awareness is. Yeah. In loco awero. Awero. That's probably not Latin. In the place of my awareness. Yeah, it moves. But then I did talk about how I was rattling around inside my brain when I walked down the shop the other day, and like no one called me mad for that either. But I was like, my consciousness was going, like my body would stop, but my consciousness would move within my eyesight. I really don't know if this is making a lot of sense to you. Probably isn't. But I think it can be by, like, when people go, "Are you alright, Mikey?" And I go, "Yeah." And I'm sort of a bit smiley. It's when it's not happening that badly, but it's sort of happened. And I just think, I can't really explain this. I can't explain. I'm getting that thing where my vision goes behind my eyes. And oh yeah, fuck me, I get that all the time. Do you know what I do? I just tap my head 3 times and eat a fruit pastel. Yeah, I do experience weird things that make people screw their face up and go, well, what? But they're just things that are real to me. They're just things that happen in my world. It is quite a cool world. There is a lot of benefits to this cool world of Mikey. There are the fringe benefits though. There's a lot of shitty poo as well. Shitty crappity poo. I'm learning to swim through my shitty poo. Didn't want to think about shitty poo and swimming together in the same sentence. Just didn't really want to think about shitty poo at all, but there you go. My life is full of shitty poo. Shitty poo. But I'm learning to swim through my shitty poo. And I have achieved things. I've got plans for tomorrow. I've got definite, clear plans for tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow. I'm spending time with the angels. Come and join me. Come on, just come down. Happy Buddha and Paul. 11 till 3. I'm doing that, so I know that will be a good day, because it's like there's a really nice vibe in that place, and I can walk around and I can play the drums, I can play my guitar, I can sing, and I can chat to some really lovely people and talk about crystals and fragrance oils and lotus flowers and Hindu deities and all sorts of sacred shit. So I'm doing that all day. So it's pretty much just me in kind of partial heaven, really, talking about cosmic shit, getting all sorts of mega awesome vibes, and hopefully reading some cards. Because there's a real energy to that. There is a real energy to that, and one of my 5 core principles. I don't even know if there's 5, right? But one of my principles is that I connect with this shit. It's part of my healing. This is called angel card readings, but they're a form of therapy as well. There's a magic to them. There's an energy to them, to the process of working with them. It's, you know, I did an actual online course, and I've been reading angel cards for fucking years anyway. And it's called Angel Healing Therapy, the course. It's not called angel card reading. It's called Angel Healing Therapy, but it's all around angel cards. And as I connect and heal others, that's how I'm going to get well and keep well. That's what I think. That's what I need to have to do. Need to have to do, man. So it's kind of a principle of some of the sort of recovery stuff. You know what I mean? When A reaches out to B, A gets better, that sort of thing. But it's more about sending energies and connecting with them and keeping myself in and around them. But that's all positive. And the more I talk about positive things and talk about healing and talk about energetic miracles and magic and transformation and growth and beauty and harmony and peace and fulfillment and encouragement and praise and happiness and contentment and relaxation and clear, free, happy, vivid, imaginative, joyous, creative, wonderful thoughts that run swiftly through my mind like the prancing horses. And that's just me swimming around in my silly imagination to end this video and charge it up with positive energy, because that's how I'm ending the night tonight. Namaste.